Dude, I'm just getting pumped when I hear that. We need a t-shirt cannon gun like the Blazer games. I hear that music and there's so many things that's running through my head. Are you ready for this? Dun, 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 dun.
Come on, we'll get the trampoline out.
Oh,
and,
man.
You just do like a trampoline dunk and everything
I think
else.
that's the only way I could dunk right now.
Well, then they're going to have a wheelchair for you to get you out of there.
Or really thick mat.
Welcome to the Whiskey and Wine Podcast. I'm Alex.
I'm Big Mike.
Welcome to episode 3.
That's right. Look at that, you guys. Time's flying. Number 3 already.
Ooh, baby. So we fixed episode 1.
Mm-hmm.
We
had a little
minor
technical difficulties.
All right, so if we're being honest, neither one of us are fucking good at this.
No.
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 So the sound levels are going to be weird for the first few episodes. The audio is going to be great, or the music's going to be great, but not both.
No. We can. It's only one or the other currently.
And I may or may not have deleted the first 10 minutes of audio for episode 1 at one point. So
look at us being truthful to the people.
Just letting it out there, people.
All right. So yeah.
Episode 3. Capri sun shots.
Oh, Capri sun shots.
So again, all these ideas come out of just like we're hanging out, we've got a few drinks in us and that kind of shit, and all of a sudden we come up with these brilliant titles. Where the fuck is Capri Suns? I don't remember where that came from.
Well, so from my memory, we have a mutual friend.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
All right.
My little bean out there loves Capri Suns to the point that I feel like I need to call the Guinness Book of World Records next time she's at my house. And I need an official counter or what, I don't even know what you call them.
Is she just shooting these damn things?
She can drink Capri Suns like no one's business.
No way.
Straw, pouch, gone.
Oh my God.
She waits a few.
Okay.
She'll go back to the ice chest or refrigerator, wherever they're at. Straw, pouch, gone. It's the most impressive thing that I've ever seen.
Oh my God, that makes my stomach hurt just thinking about it. Oh God.
I don't know if I can't even tell you the last time I drank one single Capri Sun.
I think I did at some kids event or something when they were younger.
Yeah.
Like it was the only thing available.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've had them in my adult life, but this is not something I'm seeking out. And it is certainly not something that I'm chugging, because I'm pretty sure like chugging whiskey would be a better idea than chugging a Capri Sun.
Oh, where we're at in our lives, absolutely.
Oh,
Capri
goddamn.
Sun's gonna give me diabetes if I start shooting those.
Diabetes.
That's right. So no, yeah, Bean. Shout out to Bean. I protect. If I know she's coming over, Kate makes fun of me because I get defensive of Capri Suns. I tell people those aren't yours. Those are for Bean. Don't touch them. It's impressive. You have to watch.
You've got a secret stash.
Yep, always for my Bean.
All right. Well, I don't think you're ever gonna have to worry about me taking those. Like we've all had secret stashes in our life, and you've got a secret stash of Capri Sun.
Correct.
I had a secret stash of booze when I was in high school.
Oh, didn't we all?
Yeah. So, high school time, I cleaned houses in a resort place in Central Oregon.
Okay.
So, somebody rents a house with their family or their friends or whatever, and then I go in with another person and we clean the house. And, it's one of the reasons that I'm a little anal retentive on cleaning the house, because I've seen what people do to a home, and it's like, oh, all right, so let's never be that.
Yep.
So being a 16, 17-year-old, cleaning houses has one massive advantage here. And that's that people leave shit behind all the time.
Oh, yes. Okay.
So, I mean, not only food, but like the last 4 in a 6-pack or a 12-pack of beer.
All right.
Like a third of a bottle of Jack Daniels or a half a bottle of vodka or whatever the hell it is.
Yeah.
It's just whatever you don't want to take back with you because you just bought it because you ran out of the good stuff and this is what you got at the liquor store at like 6:30 on Saturday or whatever.
Exactly.
It was.
Yeah.
So I'd take all that stuff and I would hoard it in my closet in our house over there. And I was the hookup for this place. Like full on the hookup. So you need a 6-pack? That's $40.
Oh man, those are nice margins right there.
Yeah, they are. Free to me,
shit.
$40 in my wallet.
Oh man.
Oh, I mean, not that it was huge quantities, but I mean, you get some of these kids coming in that are just looking for a few beers to hang out with their friends. They'll pay whatever the fuck they've got in their wallet. No problem.
Dude, that's genius. You could keep the good stuff, quote unquote, or higher end liquor, right? Who knew what you knew about liquor at that, at that time in your life,
right?
But you could decipher HRD bad.
Yes.
Any other, and Gordon's and a few others, right? But that was genius. So you had a liquor store.
I had a liquor store.
Man.
Now here's the problem: don't drink your own wares.
Okay. All
if
right.
you don't know what your wares are.
Okay.
So this is about the time you and I are old enough that about this time, like Widmer Brothers was coming out, and they had a Hefeweizen.
Oh, buddy.
And
the Widmer Hef. It was like everyone's first
gold.
micro brew in the state.
Absolutely.
Coming up.
It was a great beer just all around.
Yep.
Still is a good beer all the way around. But here's what you need to know about this stuff. Widmer Hefeweizen, once it's cold, it probably needs to stay cold. I didn't know this.
Uh-oh.
So if you let this stuff start to warm up, the yeast kind of that's left in the bottom may possibly wake back up.
Yeah, a whole second fermentation possibly.
Yeah, so it or other things can grow in there. There's a lot of things that can grow in there that are not necessarily consumable. So I think I'm all slick. My mom at some point finds my stash and she's talking to my dad like, we're gonna roast this little bastard. He's gonna be in so much trouble. And my dad goes, no, you just wait a minute. He's got Hefeweizen sitting in there, and it's at room temperature right now.
Oh no!
I'll bet you he's gonna take that with him at some point with his buddies. They're gonna go out in the forest and they're gonna go have a good time. The next morning he's gonna wake up and feel pretty crappy, and you'll know when he's gone out drinking. Oh, that's brilliant. Okay, we'll do that.
They totally flipped the script on you.
Yeah. So, 17-year-old me being brilliant, I did exactly that. I took those beers out there. I threw them in a cooler for 30 minutes before we drank them. But we
to chill the glassware,
right?
Just barely.
Put a little condensation on it, right?
Yep.
So we take that stuff out there. I drink 4 of those things. Next morning, I've got the damn twirlies. Like,
man,
it's coming out of both ends.
Yes, buddy.
And life is awful. And I'm looking at my mom going, I think I've got the flu, or oh my God, I'm never gonna live. And she's just going, oh sweetie, I'm so sorry. And then about 30 minutes into it, she goes, you drank that Hefeweizen last night, didn't you? You've never had so much fear as when your mom knows that you've been drinking and you're not sure which end it's going to come out next.
Buddy. That's like the old story that never happened to me, but parents find, a pack of smokes or whatever. And then they get together, or they make their plan, and they're like, you're going to smoke every single one of these cigarettes. Kind of same concept, right?
Same concept.
That's freaking hilarious, man.
Oh, man. It was life sucked.
So let me ask you: Have you partake in Widmer Hefeweizen since that episode?
Well, of course.
Right,
I mean, like, there's always the Thirsty Thursdays and stuff at the old baseball games.
Oh, buddy, I was hoping you were going that way, man.
Yep,
PG, what was it back in the day? PGE Park? Yes, man. The Widmer Garden Thirsty Thursdays. We used to buy general admission ticket, the cheapest ticket you could get in the stadium. I think they're like $4 or $5 at the time.
Yeah, and that beer garden. I mean, what were the beers?
First
$1 or
$2? I remember going. At one point, they were $1 when they started doing that Widmer Garden on the first baseline, and then they slowly crept up till about $2.
right.
a season or two.
Yeah.
But man, $20. I'm a big dude.
Yeah.
$20 back then gets you into the game for a $4 or $5 ticket. And I admit, man, here I own a bar now. I was a horrible tipper in my 20s.
Oh, damn straight, I was too.
Right?
You didn't have any money to tip. Like, you thought, every 3 beers, if I throw $1 in that jar, I'm good.
Yeah.
There was no, like, tap and go or a credit card back then. Nobody gave us a credit card because we didn't have any fucking credit.
It was more awkward, right? Because then you'd give them like a $5 bill for the 2 $1 bills, and then they would slide you the change, and you'd have to kind of some awkwardly put your hand on it and look around.
Yeah.
Oh, let me get out of the way. And I try to make up for it now, but no, yeah.
Damn straight. But whoever those poor guys that were serving beers at that thing, I mean, I think just by volume they probably did okay on tips.
Oh yeah.
But I sure as shit was.
I wasn't one of them that
was not a 20% tip.
Oh
anytime.
God, no! I told you there might not even been a 5% tip every time,
dude,
but
$1 every 3 beers,
3 or 4 beers. Yeah. That was what.
Yeah,
that's what you did.
It's all we could do. God damn.
So it's funny sitting here listening to your Sun River story. I just completely remembered of a Sun River. So my in-laws have a house in Sun River, right?
Okay.
They used to rent it out from coworkers when they were both still working.
Yeah.
And I remember we used the house. It was for my buddies, once they're going to hear this, they're going to probably correct the story a little bit, but we're just going to go on Big Mike's version.
All right.
I think it was a buddy's bachelor party.
Okay.
We all go to our different rooms, throw the luggage down.
Yep.
I found from listening to you about finding things left over, there was women's bathing suits left behind in the room that me and my boy, shout out to Zebo, that we were sharing. So 2 grown-ass men, we decide to put on said, and these were, by the way, 2-piece bathing suits.
Oh, mental image is going to make me...
Oh, buddy.
It's coming out one end or the other.
That's what I like about this podcast. I'm going to share stories sometimes about my family, some about my friends. I'm included in this.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go out there and put myself out there. So Big Mike and his buddy Zebo, there we are, putting on a 2-piece bathing suit together in the bedroom. And we came downstairs, and there's this landing, and they have a hole cut out of the wall where the wood beam goes through.
Oh, God.
And we fucking hit them with some model poses.
Oh, God.
And I'll see if I can find photos. I don't know if Zebo would sign off on this, but I'll see if I can find one of Big Mike in a 2-piece bathing suit.
Oh, God.
Dude.
I mean, can it be the new podcast cover?
Oh, man, I don't know.
All right, fine.
Actually, hold on.
Well, maybe
we know some photographers. Maybe they can help it do a little tightening in some areas, maybe, and etching some 6 or 8 packs on.
Ain't no magic touch that's going to make that image still get out of my head, though.
You don't know how bad I want to go home and find that photo now.
Oh, God. I can just see you walking down the stairs and then just hit that
Pretty much,
belly.
man. Oh, dude.
Oh, baby.
I remember we bent over, put our butt on this fucking beam, and then hit him with the 190 or 180 look over the shoulder. Man, my boys. Yeah, it was.
Oh, those poor boys.
And I should apologize to each and every one of them now individually just thinking about that. But yeah, see, things left behind. We didn't utilize it in a good way.
No, appropriate, or you did do it in a memorable way. I mean, things left behind.
Yeah.
I still remember this. I still remember Hefeweizen needs to stay cold. This is a lesson learned. You learned.
I should not be in a 2-piece bathing suit.
And so did your friends.
Oh, shit.
Oh, my God.
Good frickin' times, buddy.
This episode of the Whiskey and Wine Podcast is sponsored by Portland Party Bus, Portland's original party bus company where the ride becomes the party. PDX Party Bus pricing includes all-inclusive fees just in their hourly rates, including mileage and all extra fees. No surprise charges at the end of your party, just professional staff and a party all along the way. Visit them at pdxpartybus.com and plan your next wine tasting, birthday party, or just a great weekend with them. pdxpartybus.com.
Say they're always good times, buddy. You got any hot weekend plans coming up?
So no, this weekend half my family's in Colorado for college visits.
Yeah. Quiet around here, by the way.
Yeah, it is very quiet around here. But I miss them terribly.
Yeah.
And then next weekend, I got a lacrosse tournament that I gotta go watch for our son up at the lovely Delta Park.
Oh, Delta Park.
Oh yeah, like I'm gonna have to be beaten off like the homeless people who are trying to steal my cart full of food and like the propane heater and everything. No, no. So I will neither be hitting them with a stick, nor will I be jerking them off.
Okay, well, that was what I was going to ask.
I'm saying that I'm going to have to keep them away from the cart. You smart ass.
Well, sorry, my mind went right there when I heard beat off the homeless. I have to do that every once in a while at Tap for you, too.
I mean, they advertise for free then.
I should be having the massage parlor next door doing all the beating off of the homeless, if you know what I mean. Dun, dun, ding. Oh, idiots.
What are you doing next weekend then?
Big Phoenix trip, buddy. Yeah, Phoenix. We're going. This is our trip that replaced Parents Weekend this year. We're going with our close family friends, Braces. We'll go ahead and use their last name instead of Maces.
Oh, great. So you're just outing it all.
Yeah, we're going to out it out in this episode.
All right, that's fine.
But yeah, no, got the Phoenix trip, man. So we're going to go hang out with the kids. Shout out Madison. Going to hang out, go see all her roommates and her beautiful high luxury apartment in the sky in Tempe, buddy.
God damn straight it is. I mean, cold brew keg downstairs, a
pool
couple
table,
of
dude.
pools,
It's out of control. It
like
is
a 2-story gym.
Yep, garage doors. They have 8 hammocks outside. They have an outdoor ping pong table.
Yeah, this is not the college that you and I experienced.
No. But it's gonna be fun, man. Gonna go down for the Duck game, and they have some adventures planned for us. Shout out. All the kids down there. We got Maddie, we got Morgie, we got Morgan, we got Riley, we got Malia next door, Caleb down the street. I'm going to be there soon. You guys better get ready.
Are they already texted you? What are you bringing, Mike?
Well, yes.
You're like the cool dad. Like, I mean, you may be loud, obnoxious, but you're the cool dad that shows up there.
Well, yeah, I try.
I mean,
we got to try at our age, right?
We're never really going to be the cool dads until they're like 30, and then they tell the stories, and then they admit that we were the cool dads.
Yeah, I hope. I hope after some reflection, and like you said, it would be interesting to see what their perception of us,
Yeah, their perception of us right now is definitely not cool.
No. But things can change, my friends.
Well, once this podcast takes off and we're internationally famous.
Oh, can you imagine if we can somehow book a show in Tempe?
Oh, baby.
Oh,
yeah.
I don't know if my daughter would be happy with that.
Or you walking around in a 2-piece on a stage doing this show?
Oh, man. I told you, no more 2-piece.
Hey, that may be your shtick. I don't know.
It could be. You never know. Maybe I'll have to dust some. I'm just kidding.
I'll go get you a new one.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, but why can't we be the cool parents? Like there's over the top, like no rules cool, which that's not a cool parent.
No, that's not a cool parent.
The cool parent is the one that like gives all the like hot hints or all. I feel like we've given our kids enough advice and everything in this in like at least the last 6 months that we should be the fucking cool kids.
We should absolutely be.
Yeah, I mean, we've got the whole downstairs at this place that is just available for them to just hang out. We're not going to bother them. They know that they can't drink here or cause problems, but like they get the whole downstairs and then that whole outside.
Dude,
all
the outside's
to themselves.
Amazing.
Yeah, so they get all of that shit to themselves, and yet all I get is all right. I mean, okay.
From both? Do you notice you get it more or less.
The 17-year-old, that's a lot more just kind of shoulder shrug. Daughter, there's a little bit of like, I would love to say that like this is really cool, except that I don't want you to get the glory.
Yeah, no, I can see that, because with my youngest, my 16, they're at that age they do not
They can't acknowledge that
admit
we're
it,
cool, yeah,
right?
Or that we're, like this kind of a thing, or where you and I are just hanging out someplace and we start giggling together or whatever it is, and it's just an instant eye roll. Like, what did we do?
Yeah, no. So yeah, I see it. I see it now with your oldest.
Yeah.
We were over here. What was that? Homecoming.
Yeah.
You could tell.
Yep.
He had a little extra swag to him that night, and they had. I feel like it's different for those ages, right? Even though they're fairly close in age.
Yeah.
But I've noticed it too at the daughter when I went down to Phoenix. What was it, last month, for that Macklemore concert?
Yeah.
We did have some super cool Uber drivers, because it was my daughter and myself, and then two of her roommates went to the concert, and it was in Phoenix, downtown Phoenix.
Yeah.
So we did an Uber there. I wanted to make sure, cool dad, whatever, but I wanted to make sure that no one drove.
Yep.
And we all stuck together.
Okay.
I wanted to be able to get them in the car, get them down to Phoenix, enjoy the concert, all catch back up afterwards, and get them back to Tempe. After that, everyone's on their own.
Right.
But at least in that, what would that 4 or 5 hour window?
Right.
And I did notice the Uber guys were very nice and let us take over their aux control in their car.
Oh.
And we were rocking some hardcore Macklemore. And I remember at one point I had about two cameras from the back reaching up into the passenger seat, because I was going a little buck wild during a few songs. And I knew at that point Madison was like,
and you were like, yeah,
oh yeah, dude,
I'm doing this.
Well, and it's funny. So in this day and age, it's so different. So my daughter got me the set list of the concert before the concert, so we knew exactly the order of the songs.
Yeah.
I'll be honest, I've never done that before. So I go to a concert, right? I sing the songs. It's more of a kind of a surprise.
What are they gonna do next?
So we knew going into it, there was a few songs that Macklemore, of course, was not going to perform.
Yeah.
One of them was Willy Wonka, so we listened to that, and we hit it hard in this Uber car.
Yeah.
But it was it was different to see how these kids and / young adults now, right? Like,
they're looking at you like, God damn, you got this. Like, you're holy shit, you know all this cool stuff. Like, yeah. Like, I'm not just this crusty piece of crap that just writes a check for college and comes down every once in a while. I was like, well, gee whiz, kids, let's clean this apartment because it's really dirty.
Oh, Maddie lucked out on that front, man.
Oh,
one of her roommates, woo, she's a cleaner.
Oh, there
and
we go.
I'm talking a cleaner. I was there. I was having a beverage the night before the concert, and she was This is granted, it's a Monday night, right?
Yeah.
But Monday night, college campus,
right?
Beautiful apartment. One of her roommates hand washing her hydro flask and doing a wonderful. I'm talking.
Damn.
They have the scrub brush and the straw and everything. Well, I was getting so anxious.
Yeah.
I didn't want to leave a dirty glass. I actually hand washed it. And my daughter was like, what the hell are you doing? We have a dishwasher. I was like, nope. I saw Morgie hand washing it. I am not leaving a dirty glass behind. So I'm going to have to catch myself this next weekend, because I know there's going to be some beverages consumed on my front. I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it for anyone else, but I can tell you right now on my front, I already got a stock down there that I made her promise not to.
Just leave this for me for next time.
Yeah. Luckily, it was bourbon. I bought a half gallon of bourbon at Costco, and I know she won't touch it.
Yeah.
So,
all right. I mean, at least you know it's still there.
I know it's still there. But yeah, no, I could see it, right? The kids, they're at different stages of thinking that
we're never really truly openly cool.
No.
But you hope that they at least tell their friends that we're cool with X or cool with Y. Like, yeah, no, we can just come over and hang out until 1 a.m. and we can play video games or we can play music or whatever we want to do. And we just get the whole downstairs. Like, yeah, that is totally fine with me. If you wake me up, I will end your life.
We'll be going down a different path at that point.
I will not be the cool dad. However, like, yeah, you want to have the bros over and you want to just like jam to music or play whatever the hell you want to do until 1 a.m. Totally fine. I'm okay with that. My parents, no damn way they were going to be cool with that kind of stuff. But that's because we lived out in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
There's no way these kids are getting home safely at 1 a.m. because there's going to be a deer that jumps through the windshield.
These are things you have to think of.
I mean, welcome to the country, right?
How you doing on beverage over there, buddy?
I'm doing.
Cheers. Yeah. There we go.
Yeah, Jesus.
I went in a little hot. My bad.
Yeah. All right. So this week we're looking at the Snake River Stampede from Rose City Distilling.
Heck yeah, man. Shout out to John, my buddy out there who owns that. We used to do a ton of stuff with him back in Tap4's early days pre-COVID.
Oh, yeah.
When we had Oregon-only spirits.
Yeah.
We used to do a ton of stuff with them out there. They're closest place that you can get.
That's local.
I mean, local. They're right here in Tiger, man. They're down Durham from Tap4, and they are...
damn.
They're good, man. They make a killer rye. The Snake River is phenomenal.
Yeah.
They have some good vodkas. They have a little bit of everything, but they're just good.
This
good,
is
solid people too.
Shit, too.
Yeah, dude. This bottle's under 30, so you can't.
I mean, I can't hate on that. Like that's under 30, and it's a good drinker, and it's serving its purpose. We're goofy as hell.
It's delicious.
Yeah.
Take a sip of this sweet nectar.
Yeah, baby. Well, there's worse things to do on a day like this.
Yeah, it's not that bad, right?
Yeah.
Raining. We have football.
Yeah. This is a pretty decent room up here.
It will do.
It
will do.
Like, even the kids think I'm pretty cool for having this. Like the son, he's coming up here with his buddies, and he's like, "Oh, dude, you got 4 microphones? We could do a podcast." I'm like, "Well, now wait a minute. You have 2 problems with this equation here. One is that you think I'm going to produce a podcast for you because I suck at it already, and 2, that you think you get to sit up here." Like, there is a lock on that door for a fucking reason.
Yes.
Because, 1, I don't want you up here getting into the whiskey or even really the snacks on the counter.
Don't forget about those peanut M&Ms, man.
No,
I've been eyeing those.
That's Fat Boy's food over there. Don't touch that stuff.
I've been eyeing those for about the last 10 minutes.
But, like, yes, I want you to think that you're super cool with your friends and everything, but you got enough other real estate that you can be cool with your friends.
Yeah.
Just tell me I'm cool. And there's no cameras up here, so I don't know what they're doing up here if they're up here.
I know. You know what my thoughts are. You need to either lie to them or we need to set up a dummy one in the corner.
Oh, there we go. Well, see, now, like, we're just putting it out there.
Oh, shit, that's right. Hold on. We'll edit that part
out. They're going to be checking on the camera in the corner like, is that a dummy one or a real one?
I don't see a cord. There's no batteries.
It's just a blinking red light.
Dude, Harbor Freight sells those.
Oh, yeah.
I've had one over there. I had one pointing at the party bus back before, Ring, Air, all those. There wasn't anything back in the day, right? So,
what were you going to do? Pay $8,000 for an actual corded, videotape, security system? No. Nope. But now I've got, and not that my kids are fans of this, but I've got the cameras downstairs. I've got the camera out front, the camera out back.
No, same.
And I can track where they are all the time because, as much as I 95% trust these kids, at some point they're going to do something stupid or they're going to be delayed for a reason or two, and I need to know, hey. So I need you to start making your way home. Because you're supposed to be home 15 minutes ago and you're still sitting out at a park in the middle of nowhere.
I was here that night. I remember that very clearly. We were actually sitting up in this room.
Yes,
I
we
remember
were.
laughing.
Yeah, nope, not making. You're not making that time frame that you said you were going to make.
Yeah.
So, I mean, does tracking our kids make us like weird parents, or is that just normal parenting now?
Honestly, I feel like it's normal.
Okay.
I mean, I feel like it. Everyone that I know.
Please let it be normal.
So, confession on my end.
All right.
We use Live 360.
Yeah.
I don't have it on my phone.
Oh.
So the family can't track me and I can't track them.
Oh.
I don't know why. I just never got into it. I'm not the biggest personal social media user.
Okay.
But I do use it in the aspect of, hey, Kate, where is so-and-so? And then she has to look on her phone. So I do track. It's just not tracked on my device.
Right.
So I do have to get around to getting it because now with the youngest, he's starting to drive soon.
Yep.
I do like the aspect that it shows miles per hour, right?
Like, hey, you were on 99 and it says that your max speed was 75.
Yeah. It's a good thing. I feel like it's a normal thing.
Yeah.
So to come full circle, yes. I feel like everyone that I know
it's just a tool that's available. I mean, like we talked about this before. Like when we were younger, cell phones were just coming out.
Oh yeah.
And so in my truck, I had that briefcase cell phone.
Yeah.
One that you would plug in. Actually, I didn't have a cigarette lighter adapter in my truck. So I had to run a wire from the battery through a fuse that I directly connected up to this thing.
Yes, dude. Wiring is the best wiring.
If you like unplugged it from this power source, it was good for maybe 10 minutes. But it weighed 80 pounds.
Oh yeah.
And it just sat on this bench seat in my 76 Chevy truck. But I had 30 minutes of talk time. So if I was late coming from school or whatever was going on, I could call and be like, hey, by the way, I'm going to be late. And that was okay. Like that was the extent of tracking or control that my parents had at that point. But now I can just be like, I can ping their phone and be, hey, ping, I know where you are. Get your ass in gear.
No, I love the technology. I am just very thankful it wasn't around when we were growing up.
Well, it makes for a lot more interesting stories from when we were that age. But
Yeah.
clearly they're doing just fine on their own.
That's right. Yeah, it was caller ID. That was always my...
Ooh.
Yeah. My parents, I'm going over to Jeff's house to spend the night, and they said, call me when you get there. And the only reason I had to call when I got there because
caller ID came up.
Freaking ID.
Uh-huh. So that came up as payphone 1436.
No, luckily I had a pretty close. Well, growing up in Tualatin, I had a few really, really close friends, and we kind of ran the neighborhood together. So we always had the unspoken rule of,
if you
showed up at the door, right, and I'm like,
I
need to use your landline real quick.
Yeah.
That was all that. There was no questions. There was no anything. Every once in a while, we did get the, well, let me talk to Jeff's mom or dad. Oh, they're, one's shitting or whatever, and the other one's over there, or they're cooking dinner. You just come up with a few deflections, right? I'm here. We're gonna play some Super Mario Brothers.
We're gonna play Uno and then read the Bible.
Yeah. Red flag.
Oh, I mean,
But no, that was our I guess Live 360, right?
Yeah.
At least for me, it was the caller ID. As long as I could get past the caller ID roadblock, boom, I was safe.
Yeah. No, see, we didn't. I mean, we were out in the middle of nowhere, so we didn't even have caller ID. Like when I was growing up, we still had the party line. So if you picked up the phone, there could be another phone conversation going on that you'd have to be like, oh, hey, hey, Cheryl, do you mind, how much longer is your call going to be? And she'd be like, oh, I've just got like another 5 minutes. Great. All right. I'll pick up the phone in another 5 minutes. And then you could make your call.
Yeah. Our kids, see, they don't understand our struggles. They think they have struggles now.
Oh my God, the number of text messages I get. Is the internet down? I'm at work. I don't know. I don't get an instant notification from our internet provider that the internet is down as soon as it's down. If your Wi-Fi is not working, I would suggest probably running the standard IT things. Turn it off, turn it on, and try again.
There you go.
But I need Wi-Fi.
Right this second. My life. How am I going to Snapchat?
You're on your phone that has cellular signal.
They're frickin' struggles, man.
Yeah, God, it's too damn easy for these little shits.
It is. It is. Do you have Snapchat? It just made me think of something. So we were at the high school football game last night. My wife said something about if she really needs to get a hold of the daughter in Phoenix, she'll hit her on the snap. Then she knows that it's a little more urgent. Cause I don't know about your kids. My kids... a fucking text could go unread for God knows how long, and I'd stop leaving voicemails because they just don't understand the concept of a voicemail.
Dude,
right?
If I'm calling, you pick up the fucking phone.
We used to have that rule. I don't know. I must have got too soft because both kids knew that if they had 2 missed calls from me,
you're dead.
Oh, dude, it was over. Now, fuck.
Now, if you don't pick up, but you text me back saying, "Hey, I'm in class. I can't pick up the phone right now. What do you need?" Totally okay. If you just leave me on a missed call and I've texted you, you better have, like, my left arm has been cut off, but they're reattaching it at the moment.
Exactly.
I'll be right with you.
And they'll be like, okay, make sure they do a good job.
Yeah.
I don't want a huge scar.
Yeah.
See, I know I literally caught myself in the stands of a high school football game thinking, do I need to get Snapchat? I feel like that's
Nope. We don't need Snapchat. You know why we don't need Snapchat?
Because we're
grown-ass man.
We're over 40 males.
And your ass would just be snapping my ass like 90% of the time. And it would just be double chin or triple chin pictures like, sup.
That's up.
Sup. Look what I'm doing.
Chins, gray hairs on the goatee. What up, dog?
You know what, Mike? I think I've seen too much of your face today. I think I'm good. I'm gonna stop snapping you. Oh my God, you left me on open. You didn't even snap me back. What the fuck?
Dude, these kids are crazy.
The secret language.
Dude, I don't fucking quite understand.
Like some of these kids are, like they get banned from their phone for whatever reason, and they'll have somebody else log into their account to keep their streaks going.
Yes. And the other thing that I find bizarre.
This is what we're fucking spending our energy on?
Well, so the other thing I find bizarre, and I'm a little torn, how they track each other on social media. I don't quite understand.
Are you talking about the map feature?
Yes. It's not just Snap, right? I think it's on Instagram and other shit, but it kind of blows my mind that they know at all times
where the fuck somebody
where their friends are. I did like it once when Madison, I believe it was her senior year.
Okay.
There was that core group of girls, right, from the studio. There was 8 or 9 of them.
Yep.
And a few of them had boyfriends.
Uh-huh.
A few of them going on dates. A few of them doing this, and I liked that aspect because they all knew it and they could check it. But just a fucking random Tuesday,
right?
Like, wait a minute. I wonder where so and so is.
Why are these 2 people together right now?
See, that's what I always found bizarre.
I
because
have
now,
FOMO.
Yes, why are they together? Why are they at Menchie's eating ice cream without me? What? And I found that shit a little bizarre. The other end, like I said, I actually appreciated it that they looked out for one another. Right.
But just in general, like this whole high energy, watching what's going on with everybody, making sure the streaks are staying alive, all this energy that is being put into just this one fucking app.
Yep.
Seems like a lot. Like,
dude,
that
a
makes
lot.
Me tired thinking about it.
Like I said, I can't even do our personal social media.
No.
I barely post.
I've got this fucking Instagram for us now. and I'm like,
good luck with that, sucker.
yeah, God.
Tap
like,
4, I try my hardest, but I
gotta
did
come up with like, oh, okay, so we gotta have some sort of a reel this week, and then we gotta announce that the next episode is out, and then we gotta do. Holy crap!
Hey, just wait. Let's grind through this season.
Okay.
Next season,
we'll have a social media manager.
We'll have a social media manager.
Yeah,
I'm
there we
gonna
go.
pawn off Tap 4 and Party Bus on them too.
Oh my god. So I wanted to update you on something.
All right, give me an update.
All right. So episode 2, talking about jalapeno hands.
Yes.
So I was.
Did you get some negative feedback?
I got a little feedback. I don't want to say that it's negative. I got some feedback.
All right.
And so what is now going to happen at the end of season 1, however many episodes we end up calling season 1, because we've got a lot of titles for season 1 already, and we can cut that back or however. At the end of season 1, our wives are coming on for an entire episode. So they're already keeping a list jointly.
Yes.
Of the shit that we've got wrong.
Yes.
So it's just going to be them sitting in those 2 other chairs with their own mics and their own fucking headphones, and they're just going to rake us over the coals. And it may be the best rated episode that we have all season.
It's going to be 100% the highest rated episode all season.
So, just so you know, like, I don't want us to mute ourselves or censor ourselves, but at some point it's going to be a coming to Jesus moment with the 2 people in our lives that count the most.
Hey, we're going to hit them with so many facts, they might need 2 episodes to...
I mean, we could... No, we have to limit it.
All right, just
because,
one.
I mean, each season they can just have an entire episode to just correct... politely and gently correct our mistakes.
Do you think either one of them is going to be politely or gentle about it?
Yes, I do, Mike.
All right, we'll go with that. Yes.
Yes, I do.
All right.
Uh-huh.
Well, luckily we're editing it, so I guess we can maybe spit it a little bit.
Don't ever let them find the raw files.
That's right. That shit better be highly protected over in that corner. I want fucking CIA type fucking encryption, retinal scans.
Don't ever let them find out what we actually said.
Yeah, after we wrap up here today, we're chucking that. You got to make sure we have some high level.
You want like iris scanning capabilities on that computer?
We need to talk to Jerry before he retires.
There we go.
Yeah, we might need to get some
a little bit extra, little help there.
Yeah. Yeah, his retirement's coming up soon.
Yeah,
Man, 26 years, I believe.
Congratulations,
Yeah,
Jerry.
Air Force, man, that guy. Oh, and happy shit. You know what? Happy Veterans Day.
Oh yeah.
I just realized we don't ever really give dates on this thing or have done that thus far, but this episode 3 is coming to you on 11/11, so it is Veterans Day. So
Happy Veterans.
Happy Veterans Day.
Thank you guys for your service.
Absolutely, man. Everyone out there.
It's a sacrifice that not only you make, but that your families make, and
yes,
can't
dude.
tell you
And that's
how much
the big thing
Yeah.
that a lot of people don't realize is the family end of things.
Yep. So thank you so much for doing that.
Absolutely, man. See, I'm glad we tied that in right there.
Yeah, there we go.
Man, we're freaking good.
God,
I'm telling you, we're good.
We're just gods at this. Yes, that's exactly what's going on. See, even the dog thinks we're fantastic. Yeah, no, he's just.
Oh, there's the tail.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tail's going crazy.
Yeah. All right. I think we finished on the vets there.
I absolutely think we wrap it up right there.
All right. Again, let me refresh. let's end this episode on.
I like what you did
thanking
there.
the vets there, because we're not going to finish on the vets.
No.
I'm not going to beat off any homeless.
No. I mean, the day is still young, my friend.
Oh God. Well, Mike, thank you very much. I think episode 3, Capri Sunshots, was a solid success.
Yeah, buddy. It's in the books.
Yep.
Great episode.
Yep.
I think that's it, man. Thanks for everyone out there listening to the old Whiskey and Wine.
Yeah, make sure you guys follow us on Instagram. It's at Whiskey and Wine Cast. We've got a webpage, www, because it's the old days.
That's
www.whiskeyandwine.com. That's whiskey and the letter N, wine. And drop us a line. There's a place there you can leave us a note. Tell us what you want to hear on the podcast. You got some corrections for us. We may or may not listen to them.
Hey, what are you going to do?
Let's have a little bit more whiskey, Mike.
All right, man. That works.
Yeah. That sounds good.
Hey, you think your wife has any 2-piece bathing suits laying around? Maybe I could try on?
The Whiskey and Wine Podcast is brought to you by Tapforia, Tigard, Oregon's first growler tap house, founded in 2014. Tapforia has 28 taps, including beer, wine, cider, seltzer, and kombucha. Did you know that they're now a bottle shop as well? Stop in for a pint, glass, or growler of the greatest and latest offerings of your local breweries. Located on Highway 99 in Tigard, visit tapforia.com and follow them on their social media to see what they have on tap each day. Tapforia Craft Beer and Wines.